Okay, so we go to another part. Okay, just now we finished 2D array. Now what is this guy? This guy is very important. Okay, why we have this guy comment? I found while I'm debugging your programs. Okay, I find some special things about your programming style. So what is the style? You love to put a variable initialization everywhere. Yeah, you love to put after main you have one row, okay, and suddenly you find that I missed one element, I missed a pair of variables, okay, I just put it in say line 10, okay, and then suddenly you put it in line 11, okay, then one more, okay. Now, what happens if you're doing this? Well, it affect the program execution. Now, so far you didn't see any problem. But it may generate some problem if your program going big. Now, what I'm going to do is to tell you one thing. Variable has its lifetime. Okay, where can it get birth, and where can it show in different parts of the program, and when it will die. Okay, we call it a scope. And what is storage classes? Storage classes is a little bit hard to explain. Okay, better use code to tell you what it is. Now, what is a scope? Scope means in Chinese we already have the translation. Now, the scope means I already said that when it gets birth, where can it be accessed, and also when it dies. Okay, so one very powerful operator, basically is an operator or keyword, this doesn't matter. This pair of things, the curly braces, okay, declare the lifetime of a variable. Well, maybe you don't know. Okay, now let me refer back to my program. Okay, so this is my program. You just seen this. Okay, you find out. You cannot find the end. Okay, so for the main, okay, you can find the curly braces start with line 11 to line 23, and within this pair of curly braces, we have three variables: I, array, and also the row. Okay, I will state that the scope of these three variables is being encapsulated within this pair. Okay, let me highlight it. Okay, this guy, and also, very hard to click. Okay, and this guy. Okay, not this guy, this guy. Okay, so starting from 11 to 23. Okay, we define a scope, and these three guys, I, row, and array, will only live within this region. Okay, it cannot be seen outside. So what is the meaning? You can find an I here, line 4, and while we're talking about functions, we already said that the line 4, although the I has the same name as line 17, they are different things. Okay, because they inside different blocks. Okay, different, we call it one block or a different scope. Okay, so yeah, I hope that you understand what is meaning now with this color. Okay, so basically this is orange or plain. Yeah, look at my screen. Oh, my screen show orange. Okay, yeah, I mean engineering buildings like this. Okay, always distort their color. Okay, this orange color, okay, will have an X scope of this, okay? But how about this guy? I already found some people doing something like this, okay, in the lab. Very interesting. So what is the meaning if I have a loop, okay, inside the loop I create a Y? Now let me show you, okay? Oops, not this. Yeah. Too far, okay. So let me clean this up. Basically, you don't need this function. Okay, so again, I set up an array so that I can have something to print. Okay, array is 10 element. Okay, I just initialize it. No, not 10. Okay, 10 is too tired for me. Okay, 4, 5, 5. Okay. Okay, I have an I. Okay, and I try to print it. Up to 5. Okay, so to refer to the example, I create another variable called hello here. Okay, hello equal to, let's say 0. Okay, so to show you this is the separate blocks. Okay, I put the curly braces down row. Okay, so I will treat it as usual. I need to print out the elements, right? Okay, I print out the elements. So this is what we are doing usually in the loop. Okay, we print array elements. Okay, so I print also the new line here. Now, how about I compile this code now? Will this hello affect anything? It seems that I only created but didn't use it, so it won't be affected. Suppose, okay, suppose no one can stop this program from compiling and executing. Although it says that there is a warning, it didn't use. No problem because I just created it. I didn't use it. Okay, now I run it. It's okay. Okay. Now I want to do one more thing. Okay, I want to do one more thing. With the number that stored inside array being printed out normally, I also want to print out hello. Okay, I want to print out hello. Okay. %d. Okay, I put the value of hello inside a bracket. Okay, I want to print out hello. Okay. Basically, I want to see one thing. Okay, I want to see a hello changing values. Okay, so I try to also update the values of hello. Okay, +1. After I enter the loop, okay, I create a I. Oh no, hello. Okay, I is somewhere else. Okay, hello, and then I print it out. Okay, and try to update it and let the loop to continue, and let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. Does hello values being updated? That's it, being updated. So if you can see the code clearly, I change it a little bit. Okay. So I print array and then print hello. Will it get update? No, it won't get any updates. So what is going on within this scope? Okay, so within this scope, I create a hello, and this hello basically will only live inside this block, inside this curly braces pair. Now, what is the meaning? The meaning is I said that I create you intent, line 10, and then I use it. I use this new variable in line 12 here, okay, and also use it in line 14. Now, after this is already the end of the scope. Hello should go away, should be destroyed. Hello should be destroyed. Now, after it's being destroyed, what will happen? Okay, now follow what we learned about for loop. For loop will go back to update is I++. Now remember, executing the updates of I++ is none of the business. Okay, it's none of the business with this block from line 9 to line 15. So basically, this block, all things inside will be destroyed. This hello will be destroyed, and you re-enter it. Okay, if I is smaller than 5. Okay, re-enter it, then you will create it again. Okay, I already seen some people using this. I don't know whether you know about this or not. Okay, as if you don't get wrong, basically you means you tell me that you know what it is. Okay, so not this. So in this PowerPoint, so basically we only talk about the X. Okay, and yeah, basically in the next slides we will talk about the Y. The Y lifetime is only within the scope, and you can see this. What is the meaning of within the scope? Now I will try one more thing. Okay, I will try one more thing. How about here? I try to print hello. %d hello. Okay, so outside the loop, I want to print it out. Now, if you have followed me, that means within the scope, okay, it's being created and destroyed, created, destroyed for 5 times, okay, and after this, we were still alive. Let's do it. Is it a warning or error? It's an error. Okay, what the error is saying? It says it is undeclared identifier hello. So basically it means unidentified variable, and variable that there is not exist. Hello doesn't exist. Okay, this guy, and not this guy. Okay, this guy is a string. Okay, hello doesn't exist, and hello is only alive within this block from line 9 to line 15. Now remember, this is very important. Okay, I found some people already using this. Okay, if it so happened that you didn't access hello outside the scope. Any problem? Any strange thing you want me to try? No? No strange thing you want me to try? Okay, good. Okay, why I always go to Elite Class Notes? Okay, here. So this is the illustration. Okay, there's an error. Don't access Y outside the block. Now, why will you need this? Okay, so still remember last time I do the swap. Okay, I do swapping. Now, doing swapping has one big problem, right? Really big problem. So what is the big problem? The big problem is you need an extra variable. Okay, yeah, some people will do something like this. I know that you want to do swap. Okay, and you need an extra variable, and extra variable that didn't declare before. Okay, some people will create a block. So what is the meaning of create a block? I will do it now. Okay, so I want to do the thing that is swapping value of A and B. Now A is 10, B is 20. So let me print it out. Let's say the first is A and then B. Okay, I want to swap their orders. Okay, now some people will do this. Okay, you will find their code extremely hard to read. Okay, they suddenly create a curly braces inside the program without using for loop and while loop. Okay, and because when you create a block, that temp variable will only be used within the block. Then I can create a very short life variable to help me to do the swapping. Okay. Yeah, still remember how to do the swap? Create a backup variable. Temp is a backup, and store A values in the backup because A is already backup. So immediately remove A. Okay, remove A original value of B, and then use back the backup to update B. Still remember this? Okay. Then this temp variable it will immediately destroy when you reach line 17. Okay, then the temp will be stopped. And then when you go on, okay, it seems that the variable doesn't exist. It's just held for a very short moment of time. So let me compile it. No problem. Run it. Yeah. Okay. So some people do this, and why they do this? They have a very, very good motivation, and it is a thing that I did the same. Okay, is this about how this temp variable, okay, is being created. Okay, let me give you an example. How about I create one more temp variable here? And suppose I don't call it temp, I call it C. Okay, C. Okay, I call it C. So I create one more variable called C. Okay, and say that C is equal to 30. Print it out also. Okay, also print it out. C, I'll miss a comma. Okay, so how about this? Now this time the temp variable, I don't call it temp, I call it C, is just collide with the outer scope or the bigger scope name. So what will happen? What will happen? Let me do the compilation and do the explanation. Okay, so compile. No problem. Okay, although it's collide their name, no problem. You can see two C created. Now will the C variables being updated? So what is the meaning of being updated? Because within here, I create a C, and I said that C is equal to 8. And after I leave this scope, C doesn't update back to 30. So will C become A's values? So that means will C equal to 10? 10 or 30? Now let's go. It is 30. Yeah, is this a matter of luck? Okay, we tried several more times. Okay, it seems to be not because of luck. Okay, it's because we understand what it is. Okay, why we need this. Okay, so I now explain to you. In C, the design of C is very really love this curly braces. Okay, they give curly braces a very special status. The status is when some variable is declared inside the scope, although the name is the same as someone in the outer scope, the inner scope will take a higher priority. So that means although we have two C variables, inside this scope, it will forget the outer C. So why I need to tell you about this? I see many people do this. Very horrible, huh? So what is the thing that I see? Why I cannot create a new tab? Okay. Come on. Open. Okay. Maybe I create one more file. Touch. I call it bug.c. Okay. Bug.c. Okay. I create a new file. I see many people in a lab doing something like this. I don't know why, basically. Okay, say here, and this is 10i++, okay, and curly braces. Now remember, curly braces open the scope, so for you to see clearly, I do it this way. We arrange the curly braces, okay, and one more, J++, okay. I see many people doing this. So, I missed J. Okay, missed the initialization creation of J. Okay, so I see many people doing something like this, and they do it without any conscious. Okay, just because they want to use I. Okay, within J loop. Okay, then they create an I. Now you understand what this code means. This code means that I have outer I. Okay, and inside the J loop, you create another I. That I won't disturb the outer I. The outer I keep looping. Okay, keep looping, changing from 0 to 1 to 2 up to 9 and then 10 go out of the loop. And inside I, the inner I, okay, I call it not inside, inner I. Okay, although the inner I say that okay, go back to 0. Okay, while you're doing loop, okay, and then you go back to 0. Suppose that you enter an infinite loop status. Okay, it doesn't work, okay, or you just try to, okay, I want to have a I break out, okay, I look to break it out, okay, break it out, what does it mean, break it out, set I equal to 100, so then immediately it will leave the I loop, okay, it doesn't work, okay, because why? Because of this example program already show you that within the scope, although the inner C, okay, carry the name as the outer C, they are separated pieces of variable. Okay, so whatever actions that you have performed inside the inner C, okay, when it go out, this inner C disappear, and we have outer C comes back. Okay, so very horrible thing. And if you write codes like this, okay, keep in your mind that okay, you won't succeed in your purpose. So that's why I never recommend people declare any variable inside a scope, because it just complicates the whole story. Okay, or maybe I will make examination questions using this. Okay, so basically avoid doing this. Never. Okay, and then you will be able to update the I now because you didn't create any I. Okay. And what is the phenomenon here? The phenomenon here is called masking. Okay, it's called masking. I just mask. I use the inner variable to mask the outer one. Okay, remember this, masking. Now how about the line 1? So what is the line 1? Line 1, we have a special statement in line 1. Okay, so I go back to the test program. Test program. That means that in the test program, outside main, I create something called special. Okay, special equals 0. So what is the meaning when I create a variable outside the main? It means that this guy, okay, will be seen by the whole program, no matter where in the program is. Okay, maybe I have a function. Okay, maybe I have a function called haha. Okay, because this is useless. Okay, haha. Printf %d special. Okay, here I also say special here. Okay, so I have a functions accessing the special. I also inside the main. Okay, I don't need this guy anymore. Okay, inside the main, I will also print out special. Okay, so without calling the haha is useless, right? I call haha also. So this special is just so special that it can be seen by the whole program. Okay, you can see this like this. Okay, you can treat this. There is a special outer scope. Okay, the outermost scope. Okay, that is saying that every function is see me. Now let me compile it. Big test. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I missed out the enter. Okay, so maybe have an enter. Have an enter. Okay, good. Compile, run. Yeah, no problem. You can see this special variable being seen by both programs. Now, how about I update special in haha, the function haha. Okay, so I update it. Say, let's say special now is incremented by 1. Okay. Since this special can be seen by the whole program, every part of the whole program, so this update, okay, will be effective. Okay, will be effective. So in the main, we'll see a new value of special. Okay, no problem. So we've seen a new value of special. So how about in the main, I also updated special plus 1, and then I call haha again. Okay, because this variable can be seen by the whole program, so you will see a 1, 2, 3 lines showing 0, 1, 2. Okay, I didn't save it. Okay, make run 0, 1, 2. Okay, so this is what we call a global variable. Okay, global variable. Okay, global variable. Okay, so after we have a global variable, why not we take a break? Okay, because I will say that global variable is not a good guy. Okay, so why not take a break and